Hello, hello, and welcome back. I don't know what I am going to call this, y'all. Some years ago, when I was doing these videos or audios, um, it had a different name. It was called Soulful Makers. And my goal was to, or my vision was to build a community around soulful makers, and it would be filled with creative entrepreneurs who could connect and all that good stuff. Maybe I'll go more in depth into another video about that. But I don't know what to call this. But for now, my goal is to push out information to you all because I am very passionate about business. I have a wealth of knowledge to share. And so instead of me overthinking it, like I usually do, I'm just going to do it and figure out everything else as I go along. And so I wanted to do this series for those of you who are new to business, or maybe you started your idea, but it's not fully formed. You're throwing ideas against the wall and you're just trying to figure this thing out. And so I'm going to do this series. It's probably going to be like a 10 and 20 part series, very bite-sized content that you can consume and then go out and implement. All right. So today we are talking about clarifying your why. And I don't think I introduced myself, so let me go ahead and do that. My name is Jay Dean. I am the founder of Dean Street Creative, which is a full service branding and marketing agency where I work with entrepreneurs on branding, marketing, product development, coaching, and consulting. So we're talking about clarifying your why, which is one of the most important topics when it comes to building a business from scratch. Before you write your business plan, you brainstorm a logo, or you start picking out brand colors, you really need to ask yourself, why am I doing this? And I know this is such a simple question, but your why is everything. That one question literally sets the foundation upon which your business will be built. And so it is the question that you need to ask yourself, because when things get tough, it will always take you back. You need to always go back to your why. That's going to be the thing that keeps you going. And so when you are crystal clear on your why, you have something essentially that is going to anchor you, something that is going to remind you that this isn't just some fleeting idea. It is truly a mission. I cannot tell you how many times in my business I have gotten frustrated. I have thought about giving up. I have thought about walking away. And for those of you, if this is your first time ever listening to me, I've been in business full time now for 12 years. So I kind of sort of know what I'm talking about. I have gone through all of the feelings and emotions that an entrepreneur can go through when it comes to building a business. And one of the things that I've noticed when I see or in my work with clients is I can tell the difference between those who are going to make it and those who are not, because your relentlessness and your stick-to-itness, it has to be there. It has to be on point. You have to have like a no matter what kind of attitude when it comes to building your business, because that is going to be the thing that is going to be the determining factor of whether or not you're going to be successful. Do you crumble under pressure when you aren't getting the views that you like, when you aren't getting the likes that you think you should be getting, when people aren't coming to your website and booking calls with you, when you aren't closing sales? How do you respond to that? Because it's one thing to get discouraged, right? Because we all go through that. But it's another thing to get discouraged and then stay there. So for me, whenever I'm feeling frustrated, whenever I'm feeling like, oh my God, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Like, I know I've been doing this for quite a while, but is this really what I'm supposed to be doing? I can always go back to my why I started this thing in the first place. And so your why is far more than just, I want to make money or I want time freedom. These are all cliche things. Everybody says that. And while these are great goals to have, your why is so much deeper than that. It is personal and it is tied to the impact that you want to create. And so I am going to walk you through 3 questions to help you dig deeper and uncover your real why. So, question 1, what impact do you want to make? And I really want you to take a moment and think about this. What difference do you want your business to create? Okay, y'all, hold on. Like, look, this is raw and in real time. I have my headphones on and there's like an itch in my ear. My ear is itching. So hold on. You're probably going to hear some movement. I'm going to move my headphone for 1 second. Okay. All right. So you want to take a moment to really think about the impact that you want to make. What difference do you want your business to create? So maybe you want to inspire women to live more boldly. Maybe you want to solve a problem you've experienced in your own life. Or maybe it's about bringing joy or connection to people who need it the most. This does not have to be some huge, super far out there world changing thing, but it does need to matter to you. You want to think about the people that you want to serve and the ripple effect that you want to create. And so when you ask yourself this question, I would really say take some time to meditate on this. Really spend some time meditating on this and writing down what comes to you. Like the first thing that pops into your head, and then just go from there, let it flow from there. The second question is, what will this business bring to your life? So let's talk about you for a moment. What is in it for you? And I don't want you to feel bad about this part, because it is okay for you to be a little delulu, y'all. If you've ever had a conversation with me personally, you know that my brain, my ideas are really far out there, and I allow myself to dream big. I allow myself to really go there, to take my wild ideas as far and as big and as crazy as I want them to go. And so when you think about like your big vision for your life or for your business, what does it look like? Will this business give you more time with your family? Will it help you finally leave the job that is draining the life out of you? Or maybe it's about proving to yourself that you can achieve something amazing. This is really your chance to think about how building this business is going to transform your life, not just financially, but emotionally, spiritually, and creatively. And the third question is, why is now the right time? Why now? What is pushing you to take action today instead of putting it off for another year or 2 or 3? So maybe you have just reached a turning point where you're just done. You're done with settling for, just the day-to-day mundane. Like, you want something more out of life. You're tired of sitting on your gifts. You know that you have so much more to offer to the world. And you're just like, I'm ready. I'm ready for something more. I'm ready for something bigger. I'm ready to stop sitting on all the talents and the gifts and the brilliance and the creativity that I know I've been blessed with. Okay, and so maybe now you have gained the courage or the skills to finally start. Or maybe you've been waiting for permission, and this is your sign. You listening to the sound of my voice right now, maybe this is your time to just go for it. Whatever your reason is, you want to own the timing of your decision. That is so powerful. Owning the timing, that now is the time. And there is no better time than right now. I don't have to wait tomorrow. I don't have to perfect it. I'm ready now. It creates this urgency, and it helps you to commit fully to your path. And so once you have answered these questions, write down your why. You really want to write it somewhere where you can see it every day. When I have big goals that I want to reach, I have sticky notes that I like to write them on, and I will plaster them. I will put them on my mirror in my bathroom. I will put them in front of my desk, in front of my laptop, on my laptop, so that I can see whatever it is. It could be a financial goal. It could be just something that I know I need to get accomplished within the next couple of weeks. Whatever it is, I will write it down, because you want to write the vision, right, and make it plain. And then you want to put it somewhere where you can see it every single day, to remind you that what you are building is not just about a paycheck. It's about purpose, it is about impact, and it is about creating something meaningful. And so here is my challenge to you. You want to take 15 minutes today. Don't put it off for another day. Today, just 15 minutes. And you want to sit with these questions. Don't overthink it. Just let the answers flow to you. And I promise you, once you are clear on your why, everything else, your plans, your actions, your strategies, they will start to align. Okay? So that's it for today. If this resonated with you, I would love to hear about your why. Share it with me in the comments or send me a DM. I am here to support you. I am rooting for you so big. I want you to know that you can do, be, and have anything that you desire. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I want you to remember that your why is your superpower. You want to own it, connect with it, and allow it to guide you as you build the business and the life that you have always dreamed of.